let's unpack what is MITRE ATTACK framework first, and then discuss how it is integrated with Sentinel. MITRE refers to the MITRE Corporation, a non-profit organization that operates federally funded research and development centers. ATTACK stands for Adversarial Tactics, Techniques and Common Knowledge. The MITRE ATTACK framework is a comprehensive knowledge base of adversary tactics, techniques, and procedures that are observed in the real world. It provides a structured way to understand how attackers operate, from initial access to execution, persistence, and data exfiltration. The MITRE ATTACK framework is organized into a series of phases known as tactics, which represent the goals or objectives that an attacker might try to achieve during a cyber attack. Each phase is further broken down into techniques that describe specific methods used to achieve these goals. Understanding each phase will help security professionals anticipate and counter-attack attackers' activities at various stages of an intrusion. There are 14 phases as such, and let's discuss a bit about each of them. The objective of reconnaissance is gather information about the target organization to plan an attack. During this phase, attacker collects details about the target such as network architecture, employee information, and publicly available vulnerabilities. This can involve techniques like phishing, social engineering, and scanning for exposed services. Techniques include active scanning, phishing, information gathering from social media, domain registration, etc. The objective of resource development is establish resources needed to carry out an attack. Attackers may acquire or create tools, infrastructure, and accounts that will be used in later phases. This can include obtaining malware, setting up command and control servers, or creating fake social media profiles. Techniques used are acquire infrastructure, obtain capabilities, compromise account, etc. The objective of initial access is gain an initial foothold within the target environment. Attackers exploit vulnerabilities, use stolen credentials, or deploy phishing campaign to gain unauthorized access to a network or system. This phase marks the beginning of the intrusion. Technique used are phishing, exploit public-facing applications, drive-by compromise, supply chain compromise, etc. The objective of execution phase is run malicious code on a target system. Once inside, attacker execute their code to carry out their objectives, which could range from deploying ransomware to setting up backdoors for further access. Techniques used are command and scripting interpreter, user execution, schedule task, etc. The objective of persistent phase is maintain a foothold in the environment despite interruptions. Attackers establish mechanisms to retain access to compromised system even after restart, credential change, or other disruptions. This ensures they can continue their operations. Techniques used are account manipulation, boot or logon auto start execution, schedule tasks, etc. The objective of privilege escalation is gain higher level permissions on a system or network. Attackers seek to increase their access level by exploiting vulnerabilities or misconfiguration that allow them to gain admin level privileges or access to sensitive systems. Techniques used are exploitation for privilege escalation, abusing elevation control mechanisms, or access token manipulation, etc. The objective of defense evasion is avoid detection by security controls. Attackers use various techniques to evade detection by antivirus software, firewalls, and other security mechanisms. This might involve obfuscating code, deleting logs, or disabling security tools. Techniques used are obfuscated file or information, mask rendering, disabling security tools, clearing log, etc. The objective of credential access is steal credentials such as passwords or authentication tokens. Attackers seek to capture or steal user credentials to facilitate further access to systems or to move laterally within the environment. This could involve key logging, credential dumping, or phishing for passwords. Techniques used are credential dumping, brute force, key logging, stealing or forging authentication tokens. The objective of discovery phase is identify internal network resources and systems. Attackers map out the internal environment by identifying key assets, network configurations, and other critical information that can be used to plan further attacks. Techniques used are network service scanning, system information discovery, account discovery, and remote system discovery. The objective of lateral movement is move through the environment to access additional systems. Attackers move from one system to another within the target environment to gain access to additional resources, data, or critical systems. This often involves using stolen credentials or exploiting trust relationship between systems. Techniques used are remote services, exploitation of remote services, lateral tool transfer, pass the hash, etc. The objective of collection phase is gather data of interest to the attacker. Attackers collect files, credentials, and other sensitive information from compromised systems. The data is often the primary objective of the attack and is prepared for exploitation. Techniques used are data from local system, data from network shared drive, input capture, key logging, screen capture, automated collection, etc. The objective of command control phase is communicate with compromised system to control them remotely. Attackers establish communication channels between their command server and compromised systems. This allows them to issue commands, transfer data, and maintain control over the compromised environment. Techniques used are web protocols such as HTTP or HTTPS, application layer protocol, encrypted channel, domain fronting, remote access software, etc. The objective of exploitation phase is transfer stolen data out of the target environment. Attackers move the collected data out of the target network to a location they control. This phase often involves using encryption, compression, or obfuscation to avoid detection during the data transfer. Techniques used are exploitation over C2 channel, automated exploitation, exploitation over web services, data transfer, size limits, etc. The objective of impact is disrupt, destroy, or otherwise negatively impact the target environment. Attackers perform actions that directly affect the target operations. This can include deploying ransomware, destroying data, or causing system outage. The impact phase is often the culmination of the attack. Techniques used are data destruction, encryption, service stop, defacement, resource hijacking, etc. Why knowing about MITRE attack is important? Understanding each phase will help security professionals build defenses across the entire attack lifecycle from initial access to impact. By mapping security controls and detection mechanisms to the attack framework, security professionals can ensure they are covering a wide range of potential attack techniques. The attack framework provides a common language for understanding and responding to attacks, makes it easier for teams to communicate and collaborate on security incidents. Knowledge of the attack phases allows security teams to anticipate and prevent attacks before they reach critical phases like exploitation or impact. The MITRE attack framework is a powerful tool for understanding and defending against sophisticated cyber threats. It guides security professionals in building comprehensive security strategies that address every stage of an attacker's journey. Microsoft Sentinel integrates with the MITRE attack framework to enhance its threat detection, investigation, and response capabilities. Alerts and incidents in Sentinel are mapped to specific attack tactics and techniques and provide a context about what stage of an attack the alert in. Sentinel includes workbooks and predefined queries that are aligned with MITRE attack. These tools will help security analysts to identify, visualize, and understand the attack patterns within their environment based on the attack matrix it corresponds to. Security analysts can use the attack framework within Sentinel to guide their threat hunting activities. By understanding common attacker behaviors as defined by MITRE attack, Security professionals can proactively search for signs of these techniques in their environment. The attack framework provides a standardized approach to detecting threats. By aligning Sentinel detection rules with attack, organizations ensure that they are covering a wide range of attack techniques, improving their chances of detecting sophisticated threats. When an alert is triggered in Sentinel, it's mapped to the corresponding attack technique. This mapping will help security teams quickly understand the nature of the threat, the potential objectives of the attacker, and the likely next step the attacker might take. This accelerates the investigation process and improves response times. By using the attack framework, Sentinel can help security teams prioritize alerts based on the tactics and techniques that are most relevant to their environment. For instance, techniques associated with lateral movement or privilege escalation might be prioritized higher due to their potential impact. The attack framework is continuously updated with new techniques and adversary behaviors. By leveraging this in Sentinel, organizations can keep their detection and response capabilities up to date with the latest threat intelligence, which ensure they are prepared for emerging threats. The integration of MITRE ATTACK with Microsoft Sentinel enhances the security operations by providing a structured and standardized way to detect, investigate, and respond to threats. The attack framework will help in understanding adversary behavior, improving defense strategies, and prioritizing alerts based on the attack phase. Knowing about MITRE ATTACK is crucial for any security professionals aiming to strengthen the security posture, as it provides valuable insight into how attackers operate and how best to defend against them.